growing up in foster care, I had a lot of trauma. I was molested, I was physically abused, raped in pretty much every foster home that I was in. I was only 15 when I started selling drugs. I was put on probation and went back home for a while. I started using cocaine, started drinking. I wasn't making right decisions. One day I had all 3 of my kids at home. My baby, she was like 23 days old. But I took too much and fell asleep on the couch. And at the time my son was 5, he called the police. He thought his mommy was dead. I was arrested then for child endangerment and possession. I went to jail. It's sickening that I would put them through that. My biggest change came from admitting that I wasn't a good mother. I didn't think that I deserved my children.
Well, criminal justice reform is a crucial issue for Oklahomans. We know that violent criminals who present a danger to society deserve to be in prison. And we aren't looking for shortcuts to put them back on the street, and we certainly don't want to return them back to their communities unsupervised. But we know in Oklahoma that there are many non-violent offenders in our prison systems.
Our prison population is in a crisis with over 61,000 people under the jurisdiction of corrections. Our prisons are way over capacity, and our prison population is expected to grow by 25% over the next 10 years.
Finding a job when you have a criminal background is devastatingly difficult. Oftentimes when an employer sees that there has been criminal history in one's background, it either goes in the trash or it certainly goes in the bottom of the pile.
Oklahoma's overall incarceration rate is the second highest in the country. 75% of our new admissions in prison are non-violent offenders per statute. The number of drug possession offenders sentenced to prison with no prior convictions has more than doubled in 5 years. My budget includes new money for corrections and treatment, which includes a $50 million bond issue to build wings on a men's and women's prisons for substance abuse offenders and rehabilitation.
My hope with the criminal justice system is that those that we're just mad at, that have just made a mistake in their life or maybe have some type of addiction issue, that we can find a better way to be able to help them get back into society and get back on their feet. And there are a lot of great examples of programs throughout the state and certainly throughout the nation that I think we can replicate throughout the nation that once again help families stay together, help people become productive, employed citizens and to become valuable, feel their own value in life.
We are a resilient state, made of strong people with a long, proud history of facing challenges head-on and coming out in a better place. Let's get it done.